Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today we're going to talk about the Lakers offense. In the early part of the season, there was a lot of chemistry issues that had to be resolved between certain players. LeBron James requires a lot of touches as well as space to operate so he can drive to the rim. His gravity draws defenders in, but this skill set can sort of marginalize some players he plays with on the offensive end. For a while, it looked like Kyle Kuzma and Josh Hart were the players that benefited from LeBron's style because they were comfortable playing off the ball. Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball, on the other hand, seemed like they had to fit into that style rather than playing their game. As it looks now, Ingram has started to fit with LeBron and has even been given the freedom to run the offense on his own. The same goes for Lonzo, but he's found more of a comfort zone on the defensive end and allowing that to feed into his offense. Brandon Ingram's biggest challenge with LeBron was figuring out how he could still be productive on the offensive end when LeBron was taking over. This is something it looks like he's still trying to work out, but against the Pacers and Mavericks, he seemed to have found some sort of connection with LeBron where they kind of take turns on the offensive end. This might not be the ideal way for the two best players on the team to work together, but for these two guys who are both ball-centric scorers, it works pretty well. They both like to score off pick and rolls. Ingram mainly prefers pulling from the mid-range or attacking the rim, and then LeBron can really score in any situation, but attacking is his main option. Pick and roll offense is one of the simplest ways to play, but it works. And for two guys that both like to operate at the top of the key, it makes the most sense. The Rockets built their system solely on pick and roll offense and isolation because they had two players in James Harden and Chris Paul that played at their best in that style. It was a system that made them the best offensive team last season, and even with their injuries and defensive struggles this season, they're still the 7th best offense in the league. Another team that plays a similar style to the Rockets, but more so in isolation, are the Bucks. This season, the Bucks are the best offensive team in the league, and it's with two great isolation scorers in Giannis and Middleton who are very similar to LeBron and Ingram in many ways. Now, the Lakers don't have near the quality of shooters that the Bucks do or the Rockets had to play this style, but they can use it as something they can go to down the stretch of a close game. What the Lakers are trying to do is have a system where there's ball movement and have everyone involved. They have Kuzma, who can score in many different ways that they want to give touches, and other ball handlers like Lonzo and Rondo that can set up the offense as well. To get the most out of their talent, they simply cannot run purely pick and roll or isolation through LeBron or Ingram, because there's a certain peak the Lakers will get to with just that. They have to do more than just pick and rolls, and while it's working pretty well right now, there needs to be a developing connection between LeBron and Ingram where they look for each other off the ball in certain spots, and this will only come with time. Remember that there's only been 19 games where the two of them have played together, which isn't even a quarter of a full season. There's already been a lot of progress towards getting their offense where it needs to be, and the way they're progressing, they should be able to peak right around the months leading up to the playoffs. That's all I have for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more Lakers content like this, then make sure you subscribe, and drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.